Hi, this is Alistair from Naturals Training, and in this video we're going to look at what to do if someone is choking. This video is filmed during the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic, and probably more relevantly is filmed during the period of lockdown here in the UK and social distancing requirements. Therefore, I'm filming this alone in the office with no one to assist me. I'm going to have to rely upon my colleague Dave. Choking is something that is often faced by first aiders, and with very simple skills can often be successfully resolved. So first we must recognise that the person is choking. This is more likely to happen in a scenario where the person has access to food, at a restaurant, at home, canteen, etc. As in most cases it's something like food or some other small object that has been accidentally sort of inhaled rather than swallowed. One of the simplest things to do to clear the obstruction is for the person to cough. This only works in very mild cases, but it is a very successful technique, so if they're already coughing we should encourage them to continue, and if for some reason they haven't done it already we should encourage them to try it. However, if the person is unable to cough to clear the obstruction, if their coughing is ineffective, then the situation is going to deteriorate very quickly and we'll start to notice some other problems. They may not be able to speak or make any noise. Their complexion may change. They'll become very distressed. They may be motioning, such as grabbing at their throat, and ultimately, if this was left unchecked, the person would go unconscious. Because Dave is a mannequin, he cannot show us any signs and symptoms, nor can he respond to any treatment I do on him. So that's why we're using the Act Fast vest here on Dave. We use these on our training courses and we find them a really good feedback tool for people to practice their skills on. So the first technique we're going to try is the back slap or back blow. I'm going to reach across the front of the casualty and grab hold of them somewhere. I'm going to lean them forward so that I've got control of them. My arm is against their torso, so if I do hit them hard, I've got control. Ideally, I want their head to be a bit lower, but what this does is it opens up the back to me and means that I can very carefully pick where I hit. Using an open hand, I'm going to use the heel of my palm to hit them between the shoulder blades. If one back slap doesn't work, we can repeat it, but we need to check after each back slap whether it's been effective and if it's changed the situation. If after 5 back slaps the situation hasn't changed, we then move to our second technique, which we call the abdominal thrust. So with the abdominal thrust, which has been famously known as the Heimlich manoeuvre for some time, we're going to apply pressure on the abdomen. The landmarks we're interested in are we need to be above the person's belly button and beneath the bottom end of their rib cage. In my case, very soft area here. The fist will go against this area, we'll reach round through their arms and grab our fist, and when it comes to the motion we're going to pull in and up on the person's abdomen, in and up on their abdomen. The idea is it's going to squash the abdominal contents up. This will move the diaphragm up, which will squash the lungs and in turn force air out of them, bringing hopefully the obstruction with it. You can hear from my description that this is a much more violent technique than hitting somebody on the back, and therefore there are some groups of people that we recommend you do not use this technique on. We don't recommend this technique for babies or very small children, and we've done a separate video about how to treat those, so there should be a link in the corner just to show you how to find that video. If the first abdominal thrust is unsuccessful, we can repeat this technique, and again it's up to a total of 5 times. To apply the abdominal thrust to my patient, I'm going to have to move behind them. I then reach round and pass one of my arms through their armpit. I make a fist with this hand, ideally with the thumb sticking out, so I know where I'm applying the pressure. I reach underneath the other arm with my hand, grab them together, and then I pull in and up. If you apply the abdominal thrust to somebody, it's probably wise for them to get checked out, particularly if they have any pains in the area, because this is quite a violent technique. If after 5 abdominal thrusts the person is still choking, we recommend you return to back slaps and alternate the two techniques. 5 back slaps if required, 5 abdominal thrusts if required, and continue through this routine. The group relevant for this video is pregnant women. We're unable to squash their abdomen, so instead we use a technique called the chest thrust. You can guess from the name, essentially we put our clenched fist over the centre of the person's sternum and we complete a chest thrust by pulling back towards ourselves, the motion and the depth being very similar to a chest compression. We hope you found this video useful. If you have done so, please like it. If you have any questions or queries, either put them in the comment section below or contact us directly. And there's more video coming, you know, Wednesday 6 PM UK time. Every week we'll be uploading some fresh content, so why not subscribe to make sure you don't miss it. Thanks for watching the video, and until the next time, take care.